Gongmen was a city ruled by a pair of peacocks, the king and queen, who made sure that the people living there were happy and prosperous. They loved to celebrate, and the invention of firecrackers had become a popular source of entertainment. Everyone in the city enjoyed lighting them up during festivals and special occasions. However, trouble arose when the peacock couple's son, Lord Shen, decided to use the power of firecrackers for evil. This worried his parents, so they asked an astrologer for help. The astrologer predicted that if Shen continued down this path, he would be defeated by a warrior dressed in black and white, which was similar to the yin-yang symbol. When Shen heard this, he became very angry and decided to get rid of every panda in the city, believing that they were his black and white enemy. His parents were not happy with his behavior and banished him from the city as punishment. Before leaving, Shen promised to come back and get revenge. Determined to defeat his predicted enemy, Shen began building a secret weapon to help him carry out his evil plan. He wasn't going to let the astrologer's prediction come true without a fight. In the present day, we find Po, the dragon warrior, munching on dumplings while his friends, the Furious Five, cheer him on. However, Po's peaceful moment is interrupted by Master Shifu, who calls him to his meditation cave. Shifu reminds Po that he still has much to learn on his journey to find inner peace. Their conversation is cut short when they learn that the village is under attack. Po and the Furious Five spring into action, confronting a ruthless wolf army that's raiding the village. During the fight, Po sees a symbol on one of the wolf's uniforms that triggers a flashback of his mother. Caught off guard, Po is attacked by a wolf, and the army retreats. Puzzled by the unfamiliar memory, Po rushes to his father's noodle restaurant seeking answers. He asks his father if he's his real son, and his father reveals that he found Po in a box of vegetables while he was shopping for his restaurant. He brought Po home and decided to raise him as his own. This revelation leaves Po questioning his true identity and where he came from. Meanwhile, Lord Shen returns to Gongmen City to claim his rightful place as ruler after the death of his parents. However, he is confronted by a trio of biggest kung fu masters who challenge him to a duel. The fight is impressive, and despite his exceptional skills, Shen is unsuccessful in winning. His wolves then unveil his secret weapon, which is seemingly a cannon. He fires the cannon and kills the strongest kung fu master. After hearing about the danger in Gongmen City, Shifu orders Po and the Furious Five to rush to its aid. Po's father gives him supplies for the journey and shows him touching pictures of their past, reaffirming their bond. The group sets out on an extensive journey through deserts and mountains, with some mishaps along the way, such as Po tripping down a glacier in a giant snowball. During their journey, Po has another dream about his parents that worries him. Tigress asks what's wrong, and Po confides his concerns about being adopted. The rest of the Furious Five come to comfort him. Meanwhile, Shen visits the same astrologer to learn about his future with his secret weapon. The astrologer predicts that a warrior in black and white will destroy him, which worries Shen as he thought he had eradicated all pandas. Meanwhile, Po and the rest of the Furious Five sneak into Gongmen City. Po and the rest wear a dragon costume to remain hidden. When brought before Shen, he orders his army to kill Po and the Furious Five. However, the six secretly unlock their handcuffs, and a new battle begins. They manage to damage Shen's secret weapon, but as Po confronts Shen, he recognizes Shen as the leader of the wolf army that killed his relatives. Shen takes advantage of Po's momentary shock and escapes to another building with more weapons. He orders them to attack the building where Po is, but Po manages to escape. The Furious Five decide to scout ahead to find out more about Shen's plans. Shen continues to expand his arsenal and tells the astrologer that Po can never defeat him. Meanwhile, the Furious Five infiltrate Shen's building to stop him, and Po follows them. As they fight their way through, Po comes across Shen once again in what appears to be a boiler room. However, the structure of the battlefield and the fear in Po's mind prevent him from fighting at his fullest. He falls onto a conveyor belt that is discarding junk into a pool of lava, but manages to stick something in the conveyor belt and continue his fight against Shen. Shen tries to manipulate Po by lying to him and telling him that his parents abandoned him. This phases Po a little, and Shen tricks him to stand in front of his weapon and fires it at Po. This also prompts Master Shifu with a sense that Po is in danger. Po is sent flying out of the building and gets severely injured. His unconscious body finds itself in a stream and is eventually received by the same astrologer. She rescues Po and helps him recover. She also asks Po to try to remember and tells him that this is where his ancestral village was. Po recalls how his father asked his mother to take Po and run away when the wolves attacked on Shen's orders. His mother then hid him inside a wooden box and left. She encourages him to remember his past and reminds him that his beginnings do not define who he is. This inspires Po to recall his past experiences and the moments where he unlocked his true potential as a kung fu legend. The astrologer asks Po who he is, and he confidently replies,
"I am Po."
filled with a renewed sense of strength and self-belief. If you have liked our content so far, please don't forget to subscribe us for more amazing videos. In the next scene, Lord Shen is shown on a boat in the river with the Furious Five, whom he has captured. He discloses his evil plan of taking over China to them. Po appears before Shen and his army, determined to stop his villainous scheme. Shen orders his troops to aim and fire at Po, but he successfully rescues his friends, and together they engage in battle. Ox, Crocs, and Master Shifu also arrive to assist. While they fight off the wolves, Shen reveals his largest weapon and commands the head of his army to fire, but the wolf is hesitant due to the risk of hitting their own troops. Shen kills him and fires the weapon himself, hitting Tigress as she jumps in to save Po. Despite being beaten down, Po emerges on a floater and musters all his inner strength to confront Shen directly from a distance. Shen believes this is the perfect chance to take down Po and fires the weapon at him. However, having achieved inner peace, Po channels all his energy and manages to redirect the projectile every time, causing it to hit Shen's own fleet and destroy each boat one by one. Po musters all his energy and directs the last shot at Shen, destroying his fleet and brings down Shen on the ground. Shen is shocked to see how Po is able to do this and wonders how he achieved inner peace despite his tragic past. Po explains that one must let go of their past to move forward in life, and it's what they choose to be that truly matters. Shen refuses to give up and challenges Po to a hand-to-hand fight. During the fight, Shen attempts to use dirty tactics and draws knives, but his moves backfire, and he is crushed by a block of wood. Everyone in Gongmen celebrates Shen's defeat, and Po and his friends return back to their village. Po visits his father, who is under the impression that Po will probably never return to him. Po tells him that he has learned all that he had to about his past, but he still considers him his true father. The two hug and the scene zooms out. It zooms back in at a village where pandas are peacefully living in secret. News reaches an elderly panda in the village about a panda that killed Shen. This elder panda is Po's real father. That was all from the video. Our team has put a lot of effort into creating this video. Please support us by giving it a thumbs up. This really helps the channel grow. Also, turn the notifications on so you won't miss any of our new videos. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.